An enemy fleet of thousands of ships surrounds the greatest city on Earth. And then the water itself seems to catch fire, spreading across the waves, burning even as it floats, chasing the enemy's ships as they try to flee. The empire that used this weapon protected itself with it for centuries. And when that empire finally fell, the exact formula for making it disappeared with it, and has never been fully recovered since. Stay to the end, because the reason nobody today can perfectly recreate it isn't an accident. It's exactly what the people who invented it wanted. In the 7th century, the Byzantine Empire, the surviving eastern half of Rome, faced a new and rapidly expanding power, the armies and navies of the early Islamic Caliphate. In 674 AD, an enormous Arab fleet began a years-long siege of Constantinople, the Byzantine capital. Constantinople's location made it hard to starve out by land alone. Whoever controlled the surrounding waters controlled the siege. And for the first time, the Byzantines had something in those waters that no one else did. Byzantine ships were fitted with bronze tubes, called siphons, that could project a burning liquid onto enemy vessels at range, like an early flamethrower mounted on a warship's prow. Historical accounts describe the substance as sticking to whatever it touched and continuing to burn even on the surface of the sea. To sailors who had never seen anything like it, this wasn't just a weapon. It looked like the ocean itself had turned against them. Entire fleets broke formation and fled rather than face it. Greek fire was credited with breaking that first great siege of Constantinople in 678 AD, and again during a second major siege in 717 and 718, helping a badly outnumbered Byzantine navy destroy far larger invading fleets on both occasions. For an empire that spent centuries surrounded by larger and more numerous enemies, a weapon that could win naval battles against impossible odds wasn't just useful. It became one of the pillars that kept the Byzantine Empire alive for centuries longer than it otherwise might have survived. Because the weapon was so decisive, the Byzantine state treated its formula as one of its most closely guarded secrets, on the level of a modern nation protecting nuclear technology. Production was reportedly limited to a small number of trusted family workshops, with knowledge deliberately compartmentalized so no single person outside the inner circle understood the whole process. Even contemporary writers who described watching Greek fire in action rarely understood, or were never told, exactly what it was made of. Guesses at the time ranged from naphtha and sulfur to quicklime and pine resin, and historians still debate the true recipe today. That secrecy worked exactly as intended for centuries. But it also meant the formula existed almost entirely as specialized, closely held knowledge, passed between a small number of technicians, rather than as a widely recorded and duplicated process. As the Byzantine Empire weakened over the following centuries, worn down by crusades, invasions, and the sack of Constantinople in 1204, the specialized knowledge behind Greek fire appears to have been lost along with much of the empire's institutional continuity. By the time Constantinople finally fell in 1453, the weapon had already vanished from historical accounts of its defense. In the centuries since, chemists, historians, and military researchers have repeatedly tried to reconstruct Greek fire from surviving descriptions, testing combinations of petroleum, quicklime, sulfur, and resin. Some produce genuinely fearsome incendiary effects. None have been definitively confirmed as matching the original Byzantine formula. Most lost technologies fade away by accident, through war, neglect, or the simple passage of time. Greek fire is unusual because its disappearance was, in large part, the point. An empire protected a weapon so carefully that it outlived the empire's ability to remember how to make it. 14 centuries later, we can describe exactly what Greek fire did to a fleet of ships. We still can't tell you, with certainty what was actually in it. If ancient technology that shouldn't exist keeps you curious, subscribe. There are more lost inventions, and the empires that guarded them, still waiting to be uncovered.